nonetheless, let's say I ask you, are you free? You would say yes. I also ask myself. I'm not treating you as idiots. Or if I am, I'm also part of the group of idiots. Okay. Then I ask you, in what sense are you free? I claim that what you would have told me is something like freedom of personal choice. But okay, this freedom of choices, it's a nice thing. You know that here I accept this paradox of true freedom is not this superficial freedom of choice. True freedom is not. Then this simple freedom of, I go to a patisserie, strawberry cake, cheesecake, like let's go to a patisserie, should be cheesecake or chocolate cake or strawberry cake. So this is what fascinated me, how we are free at a personal level, maybe even more and more free. You think you are a free subject? No. You are just a puppet, the big other, the symbolic order runs the game and so on. But again, this is true freedom. And I think this is authentic freedom. This idea of my life is predestined, but I don't know what it is. So this terrible struggle to make the right decision. Radical freedom is that I know everything is predetermined, but I don't know in what way. And I have to decide what is predetermined. But let's make a pathetic example. There is war, my country is attacked, and I have to decide, will I risk my life, do it or not? This is a free decision by me. But if you take the difficult decision that you will fight, you don't experience it as a choice. You experience it, I would love not to do it, but it's my duty, I cannot not do it. I have to do it. Same goes for the relationship between determinism and freedom. Radical acts of freedom are possible only under the condition of predestination. In predestination, we know we are predestined, but we don't know how we are predestined. Which of our choices is predetermined? It means we have a fate, but we retroactively create this fate. Like, I freely decide something, and once I decide it, it retroactively becomes necessary. If I do the right thing, I experienced it, my God, I couldn't do it otherwise. I had to do it. That's freedom. This is the deepest sense in which freedom is assuming, the highest freedom is assuming inner necessity. When Kant says, du kannst, denn du sollst. You can do it because you must do it. Like, no excuse to not do your duty. If it's your duty, you have to do it. But Kant, this is not so often noticed, goes even a step further. He also implies that even doing your duty cannot be an excuse for doing your duty. True freedom is experienced usually even as necessity. It's obscene to say, oh, I was free to decide, I decided. You decided because in some way you sense that you would be ashamed of yourself, you cannot do otherwise. No, true freedom is this one. And even now you will say, I'm crazy. It's like love. I always like this example. Love has to be free. I cannot order you to fall in love. But isn't it that love is freedom experienced as the utter necessity? Think about love, the choice of object in love. It must be free. If not, it's not love, of course, no? But it never happens to you, admitted, as a free choice. If you say, oh, now I will fall in love into that lady or man, it's fake. Like, when you are truly in love, you cannot say, oh, this person whom I love, it's too difficult, confused, let me choose another object. No, you cannot go out. Love is your fate, and precisely as such, it is free. You experience love as, my God, I cannot escape it, I'm caught in it. And that's true freedom. That's the radical freedom. In this terrifying situation, where we have to decide what to do, knowing that our decision is decided in advance is perhaps the only case of real freedom. I hope you understood what I'm saying here. Something crazy, but I think it's existentially true.